What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another Octoberfest beer. And this one, it comes from the Bell's Brewery, and they're out of both Kalamazoo and Comstock, Michigan. And this is their Octoberfest beer. So this is a Märzen-style Oktoberfest beer that comes in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in the time of review. This bottle is approximately 5 weeks old. So this is one of the more fresh Oktoberfest beers that I'll be reviewing this year. Most of them seem to be around 2 months old because they usually show up in July, maybe mid to late July, early August. So this one was actually bottled in mid-August, so 5 weeks old at the time of review. Anyway, full disclosure, I've had this one before, but it's been a long time. It's been like 4 or 5 years, and you're going to hear that a lot over the next couple of weeks because it's the truth. I haven't reviewed a lot of the, well, I haven't reviewed most of these, but I haven't even drank these at all over the past 4 or 5 years, honestly. So as I mentioned before, Oktoberfest style, not my favorite, but reviewing them, I'm coming to understand that I actually do enjoy the style depending on the beer. But yeah, anyway, haven't had this one, like I said, 4 or 5 years. Looking forward to giving it a go. Let's crack it open, get into it. I've only seen one review of this beer this year, and that was courtesy of a friend of mine and fellow beer tuber Ethan over at Ethan's Beer Reviews. But he actually had what he thought was like a off six-pack. He drank most of the beers within the six-pack at the time he reviewed the beer, and he said he was getting like a skunkiness. It seemed like it was light struck, and he just didn't picture the beer being anything like that. So he felt like he got an off six-pack. Maybe something was up. Maybe it was hanging out in the lights too long, but we'll see. Hopefully that's not the case for my beer. Let's give it a pour. Pouring it into the Koonin glass here because I don't have a Bell's glass. So have to get one at some point, perhaps. Anyway, yeah, you know, it's going to be redundant over the course of the next couple weeks, but, you know, that's amber color, very clear. And yeah, has about a half finger of this light tan. I'm going to say, let me look at it real quick. Yeah, it's like light tan, cream colored. On camera, it's going to be off-white, but yeah, it plays the role of an Oktoberfest. The looks of these beers are going to be so similar when I'm doing the review, so I don't want to spend too long on the looks. Anyway, let's get nose. Yeah, really nice. Happy to report based on the nose that mine is not light struck, and it isn't like Ethan's where it's off at all. Based on the aroma, I'm not getting any like skunkiness or anything. Just really deep malts, like a lot of brown bread, a lot of caramel, very rich and complex malt note, a little bit of like a touch of nuttiness, honey. A slight floral aspect from the hop component. Really nice though. Yeah, one of the better smelling Oktoberfests over the past couple years for me. Just really, really nice. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. I don't know why I paused and smiled after saying cheers. The hell am I doing? Yeah, this is nice. This is one of the more malt-forward, malt-dominated Oktoberfest that I've had recently, like I said, over the past couple of years. So first off, lots of caramel. There's a touch of honey, but more caramel, toasted brown bread right up front. Just even like a graininess from the malt character. And it's relatively sweet up front, and that kind of sticks with me throughout the entire palate. This is a sweeter Oktoberfest. Mid-palate, touch of floral aspect, touch of a floral vibe from the hop character, but it's very, very minute. This finish is slightly dry, but this has a lot of, I don't say a lot, but a decent amount of residual sweetness. This is one of the sweeter Oktoberfest beers that I've had, like I said, over the past couple of years. I definitely did the sweeter side thing. So if you want a Märzen-style Oktoberfest that has more of a malt character and a sweetness as opposed to balance, or even like a bigger dry finish, this would be your jam, I think. Body's 5.5%. It's like straight up medium body, really nice body. Mouthfeel, crisp, clean, refreshing. I mean, the body mouthfeel, really nice. The beer overall, really nice. Not much to, hate on this one, I don't think. I do think, I like the sweetness, but I do think I would want a little bit more of that floral hop character, and maybe a little bit more dryness or even a touch of bitterness, because this really doesn't have much bittering aspect at all. And I know the style dictates, you want a lower bitterness for a Märzen, you want to be able to drink a lot, but this just has like a slight kiss of bitterness. I would want a touch more bitterness, touch more of that floral hop character and a little bit of dryness to kind of offset the sweetness. Because I feel like after a couple bottles of this, I think I'd be kind of done with it, be a bit too sweet. Not necessarily cloying, because it doesn't have that type of sweet. This is not drinking like a 12% pastry stout where after like 4 ounces, you're like, time out, I'm done, right? No, this just, I think it didn't have, I think for me, the drinkability is not ruined, but it's lessened from the fact that it is a bit on the sweeter side. Again, this is my own personal opinion and preference, so maybe you think this has great balance to it. We're all entitled to our opinion. For me, though, it's a bit sweeter. Yeah, I really do dig it, though. I think it has nice flavors. I'm really digging it. So, Octoberfest beer from Bell's. I'm going to give this a high 3.75 out of 5. I'm going to go high 3.75 out of 5. Let me go high 3.75 out of 5. I'm going to go 3.85 out of 5 for my personal preference. Stylistically, I think this is a solid 4.25 out of 5. To get this up to a 4.5 out of 5 stylistically, like I said, I'd like to see a little bit more balance overall and the sweetness knocked down just a bit. But yeah, I can't really say this is bad. I'm glad I did not have an off bottle like my buddy Ethan did. That really sucks, Ethan, but you know, this one, no light struck. There's no off flavors as far as my palate can't discern any off flavors. Doesn't mean there isn't. It's just my palate's terrible. So, but yeah, 3.85 out of 5 for personal preference, 4.25 out of 5 for style. Really good Oktoberfest. If you like sweeter ones, check this one out. Price and availability, really nice. $9.99 for a 6-pack of this. That's a great value for a 5.5% Märzen-style Oktoberfest. Availability, wherever you see Bell's. If you get Bell's in your area, this will probably show up. This is like one of their seasonals. So yeah, you should definitely see it. And I would say if you do see it and you like Oktoberfest and sweeter ones, definitely pick it up, especially at that price point. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Like I said, haven't had it in quite a few years. Like I said, it's been at least 4 or 5 years, might even be longer than that. And I think I like this more than I recall liking it. Like I remember enjoying it, but I think I like it a little bit more nowadays. So appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, if you had this one before, post in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. And until the next one. Cheers. Oh yeah, 5.5%. I'm probably not going to really mention the ABV much throughout the next 2 weeks and all 7 of these Oktoberfest beers that I'm reviewing, because they're all like sub 6%. And yeah, not going to taste the alcohol. At least I won't. Anyway, cheers.